No carrier. Shit ton of DDs. We got good matchmaking though. The problem of course with being top tier is I don't think you get quite as much money for shooting like tier 7s and shit as you do for shooting tier 10s. But my feelings don't care about your facts, Flamu. Yeah. Sounds about right. Has anyone ever offered you cash to teach them to play? I mean, there would probably be a market for that, like straight up coaching or shit, but usually I just tend to do like replay analysis and stuff instead. But I mean, my stream is kind of meant to be somewhat educational. Obviously it's supposed to be entertaining as well, but it's also meant to be somewhat educational. Don't do this, don't do that, don't fucking do this. You saw that dumb shit I just did? Don't do that. Kind of want to push the middle island maybe? I need to play somewhat aggressive, because I'm tier 9. If you're tier 9 in a tier 7 game, it's on you to carry. You need to be carrying. If you're playing a high tier game, or if you're top tier and you're not carrying, then you're kind of not fucking doing it. Donsko is very fast, so you have to take a massive lead. I don't know if my lead was still enough. I took a massive lead. Was it still not enough? Shit. Okay, my dispersion could have been better, but still, good lord. That was not enough lead. He lived.
Target penetrated.
He lived. Let's radar him, see if my team can finish him. He's moving very slow, but he's accelerating. This is a very hard shot to make, because you don't know when he's gonna start accelerating and how much he's gonna accelerate. I decided to not accelerate that much, so I end up not doing that much damage. That looks like he's accelerating to full speed. That's easier to shoot. Now it becomes aim plus dispersion. My aim looks good. How's my dispersion? Questionable. Not as much damage as I'd hope. He angled out as well, which was a good move. Is that you, Wilma? That's more Yuguma. Torpedo reload booster. No, that was fuck. That was no, it was not necessarily a booster. It was 4+4. Alsace is probably gonna make a full turn. We're gonna shoot the Nagata while we wait.
Enemy battleship detected.
Not getting many sits. Any sits. Alsace is now making the turn we were waiting for. Probably wants to shoot me. Didi has also pushed up here with Torpas. Because that's why I would be undetected, but the DD has pushed up. So that's good to know. Asas moves very slowly. Gonna turn away. Because we're being surrounded here. Udala is pushing in. We're gonna radar for the Ud. Oh, there's nothing here.
Torpedoes astern.
There's the torps we were waiting for.
Target penetrated.
That's the Izuma is probably gonna hit them. We dodged them because we moved away.
Torpedoes astern.
Takao should render in a second. Fuck, it turned in. He reacted in time to dodge. Dropped my speed to dodge the shells. I wanna shoot the Takao again. Can I? Not really. Behind an island. Questionable smoke. Smoke to deal damage, but he was the one spotting, so he kinda denied everything, including himself. This guy's making a full turn. Onside. Pushing into the temple. We shot while we were still behind the island, so we're actually undetected now. And now I can use my own concealment to see if the Yugomo
Enemy
is here.
severely damaged.
If I'd gotten detected now, then I'd know the Yugomo was here. Oh, there he is.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Oh shit, he slowed down. I did not expect him. Why did he slow? I should have paid attention to the minimap. I didn't expect the Yugomo to slow down for some reason. Weird. Go on a radar. It's probably left range. I'm baiting his drops. Oh, you came back.
Attention, reporting the target position. All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
There's a torp that we baited earlier. Yugomo is pushing up. We're gonna radar him for the Udala.
Target penetrated.
Oh, no, he's still sitting there. I got juked by the minimap. we're aiming low because he's turning left. Now the Udala can push out and shoot him because I'm raidering. Come on, shoot him. Udala? What the fuck is my Udala doing? He didn't shoot. What the... What a... Well, you can make a lot of good plays, but ultimately if your teammates are idiots, it's still hard.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
Shit, I thought the Donsko would turn out.
Bullseye!
I can't reverse as much as I want because the Yugoma Torps might be coming in. Yeah, he's aiming for me, you see? You see that? He was aiming to torp me. That's why we couldn't back out any further. Can he kill Donsko, kill the Shiratsu? Is Kilakaze really gonna... That's what I mean. You can play as well as you want, but if your teammates are eating glue, it's very hard.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Which way is it turning? It's not turning.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Okay, can my...
Capture that area.
I'm just literally, for those wondering why I've been holding this position, because I can lock down C, and I can support all of B, and I can shoot this flank. I'm literally sitting in a very central position. I'm giving a lot of broadside, sure, but like, I don't mind if they shoot my broadside. As long as I'm basically holding map control. I've been able to shoot everywhere on the map.
Bullseye!
Now that they've lost all the presence on this flank, I don't need to... I need to hold that flank anymore because they lost all the control there. So now I can instead turn around and push towards A. Because then I get control of this and control of this.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
Gotta lead like mad. Donsko is one of the fastest cruisers in the game.
Enemy cruiser sighted.
You gotta lead like a madman to shoot him. Like, this lead might look really extreme, but the Donsko is so fast.
Спасибо.
Is it important for BBs to sit and hold areas like that? If the areas are contested. If you sit and hold an area that's not being fought over, then you're kind of wasting your presence. But with constant fights over B, and the enemy trying to push through here, just locking down this sector was quite useful.
Victory is in sight.
I should reload by the time I can shoot the Alsace. Oh, it's turning in. Fuck. NMD is looking for the CV. Yeah.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
questionable dispersion. NC is turning in. We're gonna angle in soon. We're gonna shoot one more volley on this Alsace with all our guns. And then we're gonna start angling. Oh, is he overturning?
Enemy destroyer detected.
We're aiming for his guns, because he's got pretty squishy turrets. Now we angle in. The North Carolina is trying to move this way, so I'm gonna, and this guy's moving this way, so I'm gonna move the other way so we create a crossfire. Because this guy's giving way too much broadside.
Enemy heavily damaged.
So am I. Is this guy really gonna get away with the ram? I thought my Gneiss and I would deal with him, but I think I'll have to deal with him myself. Absolutely go for the ram, I think. Oh, never mind, he fucked it up. Let's see panic turns now.
We've destroyed an enemy battleship.
What I did there was I put my crosshair on where he was going to go, so I didn't have to fight my turret traverse, and then I waited for him to sail into the position, and then I shot. That way I didn't have to fight the turret traverse when we had to brawl. Still not as much credits as I would have hoped, and this is the problem I think when you end up top tier against like lower tier 7s and shit. You don't get as much XP and credits for killing them. That's why you kind of want to be up tier than the Missouri, because you just make more money killing higher tiers. Oh, still pretty good AP shell damage. 67 shells, 211k. That's a pretty good spread. But then again, when you're shooting lower tiers, it's obviously easier to score that. There you can see the absolutely absurd modifiers that you can stack on these days. With the new flags, you can just stack them on. I think I've gotten like a 3.6 million game, but I'm sure there will be people who will get like 4+ million easily just by stacking all the stuff and just playing the Missouri. Because the Missouri has the highest base credit modifier. So if you got a Missouri and you just earn all these flags and you put the camo on and everything, then you can earn that big moolah. Missing one. I was missing one special flag. Yeah, I'm not surprised. This is my Russian account, so I don't really have all that stuff. Here. I mean, I had to scrape the barrel to get those flags, and now I'm out of 2 of them. Yeah, I was actually missing one of these. You're right. What camo is that? The one I was using? This is the old Gamescom camo that gave 50% credits. The new Gamescom camo doesn't give any credits, it just gives XP. But the old one is the spicy one that gives you a 50% modifier. Buy them in Arsenal? Are there any other ships that have good credit modifiers? The order of credit modifiers goes: Missouri is the best credit modifier, and then you got tier 9 free XP premiums, and then it comes it's kind of hard to judge tier 10s, because tier 10s with the premium camo actually earn a lot of money. Like this camo here is a big money maker, because it reduces the cost by 50% and gives you 20% on top. And tier 10 games obviously tend to earn quite a lot. So tier 10 can be quite a decent moneymaker, surprisingly. Buy them in Arsenal? Yeah, I've already bought the ones I could on my Russian account. As I mentioned, I haven't played this account that much, so I don't have nearly as much stuff here.